Welcome to our July update on the 2025-26 Australian Migration Program year. As of now, we've officially entered the new program year, and there are several important changes and updates to be aware of. Let's break down what's happened so far and what we're still waiting for. From July 1st, most Australian visa application charges have increased by around 3% in line with the Consumer Price Index. This affects a wide range of visas, including skilled, employer-sponsored, partner, and visitor visas. However, the student visa, subclass 500, has seen a much larger increase. The base application charge for the primary applicant has jumped by 25%, from $1,600 to $2,000. Starting 1st of July 2025, the TSMIT and CSIT has increased from $73,150 to $76,515 per year, excluding superannuation. This change reflects a 4.6% rise, keeping wages for skilled migrants in line with Australian workers. This means if you're an employer sponsoring an overseas worker under certain skilled visas, like the Skills in Demand 482 and Skilled Employer-Sponsored Regional Visa 494, you must offer a salary at or above this new threshold or the market salary rate for the occupation, whichever is higher. Fair Work High Income threshold has increased from $175,000 to $183,100 this year. This threshold determines who can make unfair dismissal claims under the Fair Work Act. From the visas and immigration perspective, this amount is important to determine waivers in relation to permanent employer-sponsored category and other visa assessments such as the National Innovation Visa. While the Australian government has stated that migration planning levels will remain the same as last year at 185,000, nothing has been published yet. However, as per the migration strategy, the multi-year planning level model begins this year, extending the planning horizon to 4 years to have a more effective delivery on the national interest instead of the current annual planning, which is short-term. Consultations with state government and other stakeholders is set to take place this year. Generally, once the federal planning levels are confirmed, each state and territory will be allocated their respective quotas for subclass 190 and 491 visas. Only after this allocation will states begin announcing and opening their new nomination criteria and migration plans for the 2025-26 year. The reformation to points test that is part of the migration strategy is also something we can expect in the future. However, until now, there has been no further updates as to the introduction of a new framework. That's where things stand as we kick off the 2025-26 migration program year. We'll continue to monitor for updates on planning levels, state quotas, and points test reforms. Stay tuned for more news as it comes in, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions about your migration options. Contact us for private consultation. Global Migration Solutions, we will take you there.